The Yukon River. In the gold rush to the Klondike, thousands used the Yukon like a highway leading into the far reaches of northwest Canada and Alaska. There are easier means of travel now, but the challenge and the romance of exploring the Yukon in the old way still beckons. There's the challenge of the Chilkoot Pass near the Yukon's headwaters. The challenge of starting from scratch to build a raft for river travel.
Go left! Go left!
There's the constant threat of snags which can claim a man or destroy a raft. Not to mention the pleasant threat posed by the attractions of the town of Dawson.
Wine, women, champagne!
I dream of a tube, now don't you agree?
Or the seductive enticements of old-timey entertainment. There's both challenge and romance in dog team travel, but in the North's bitter cold, any small mistake can lead to disaster. 4 young men answer the call to adventure, 1,800 miles in 8 months. Keith Trick, surveyor. Bob Clark, photographer.
A little bit deep, right?
Paul Cruz, professional skier. Jerry Wallace, logger. This is the story of a present-day trek inspired by the hardship and romance of another generation's Yukon passage. For many of the old-timers, the trail to El Dorado began on an arm of the Pacific Ocean at Dyea, Alaska. Then there were thousands. Now there are 4.
We're here, guys. What are we doing? Are these logger kind of things?
Yeah.
Don't pull that. There we go. All right.
All 4 of the partners have been attracted by the lure of the wilderness and the frontier life of Alaska. They all attended college, and although they're all pushing 30, the need to be free, to take off, and to see the world has kept them from settling down. Bob Clark, Paul Cruz, Keith Trick, Jerry Wallace.
That's flopping, isn't it?
Just because we're out here in the woods doesn't mean that you have to neglect your dental hygiene.
Bob Clark, Mr. Clean, even on the trail.
I make sure that I keep them. Of course, I don't have any toothpaste. I've got my dental floss. I always carry my dental floss.
It's an ordinary 2 days hike from the Pacific Ocean to the tree line. The 3rd day is a tough one. Rugged miles up boulder slopes and snow fields, till finally the last, even steeper ascent to the 3,700-foot Chilkoot Pass.
I'm afraid to look up.
Don't.
Don't look down.
In the winter of 1897-98, thousands of men ascended this pass. Most had to make the trip many times. Canadian Mounties, posted at the top, would not let a man proceed until he had packed up 1,000 pounds of provisions. The Stampeders were using an old Indian trading trail, which provided the shortest overland access from the Pacific to the interior. Beyond the pass lay 100 miles of connecting lakes. 600 miles from the pass lay Klondike Gold, where Dawson City sprang to life. The raft crew planned to continue beyond Dawson to the Arctic Circle, where men and rafts are easily lost in a wild profusion of channels. Fall will bring crushing ice, so the crew will stop and build a log cabin. After freeze up, they will continue by dog sled to Marshall, an Eskimo village not far from the mouth of the river. the Chilkoot Pass is only the beginning.
All downhill.
If you guys want to go on ahead, go right ahead on her. I figure I'll probably catch you down there by the lake.
Beyond the summit, the snow is 20 feet deep even in June. Something Paul can't quite resist.
Hey, how come we didn't bring any skis?
That's what Bob was just asking.
Stupid, I
Tally
guess.
ho over the hill, Paul.
Ian Bennett, lucky stiff.
Still, cross-country skis and a heavy pack are not something Paul usually has to contend with.
All right!
A little steeper than I bargained for, and I fell away so quick I didn't have time to get on the right ski.
Well, let's go, I guess.
Oh, well, he won't go very good when we get... Yeah, right.
It's a long 4 days on the Stampeders Trail from the Pacific Ocean to Bennett Lake. Here in the spring of 1898, more than 10,000 people were camped, and the timber was cut to build boats and rafts. The remains of old cabins evoke memories of a time of high adventure and folly. Keith Trick's roots carry him back to those
Down
times.
underground in the iron mines. And finally, my granddad and a couple of his brothers, they heard about the strike up here, and they said, well, sounds like a good place for miners. Never got rich. He had enough money that he didn't believe in welfare and retirement funds and things like that. He figured as long as a guy could work and make a living, well, that's what he ought to do. Then he lived on all the money he made right down to the time he died. And when he passed on, he planned it just right. He went out with about $1,000 in his bank account.
That must have been quite a spring. You know, maybe that was the biggest sailboat race in history when all these 10,000 guys come to these shores and they built their scows and they built their rafts. And most of the boats wouldn't float very much, and by the time they loaded their 2,000 pounds apiece in those boats, there was probably only 2-3 inches of freeboard, and a lot of guys drowned on the way down to the lakes. But they all sailed towards Dawson to find their El Dorado. But most of them just went belly up. Nothing left. Probably died broke. Dreams that were just shattered by cold and starvation, loneliness. There'll never be a rush like that one again, maybe in the whole world. I would have liked to have been there.
In late spring, daylight comes early to Bennett Lake. At 7 a.m., the sun's already over the mountain.
Morning there, buddy.
Morning, Pablo. What's for breakfast?
I don't know. What do you want? Some bacon and hot cakes, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'll put my sunny weather pants on today. How's that, huh?
I'll do the can, Jerry.
I don't think I could hike it up, but if I had some tomatoes, send me a garter belt, wouldn't that look all right? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Especially with these 6-day-old underwear.
Even though it's 80 years since the rush, second-growth timber around the lake is still too small for a large raft. And the crew go up the Homan River for timber.
Got a problem with my axe. A little too sharp for this stuff. Falling timber? About the best job there is. As far as I'm concerned, you don't owe anybody any obligation. You just fall timber until you get your paycheck, and if you want to leave, then you go. Slacker! Go down! Slack line!
Oh, no! Dead hang-up.
20 trees go down. On an average, they weigh 1,000 pounds each, but somehow they must be moved to the river. Paul has the solution. A skyline strung between two trees.
Watch your head, watch your head.
And then, with the block and tackle, the logs can be moved to a central location.
Stay out from under it. One more. Heave. Let's go. One more. Ready? Heave. Ready? Heave. One more. Go! Good.
One more hump, we got it.
Go!
Just right, slackering.
2 long days, and the logs finally lie in one pile.
Oh, last one.
That's enough, too.
And then it's a downhill skid run to the river. There's a mile still to go to Bennett Lake down a boulder-studded icy river. Guiding the logs downstream is certain to be cold and dangerous. While the other 3 enter the rapids, Jerry, a better logger than swimmer, takes over as anchorman.
Got our log. You got cold hands, Keith?
It's been another exhausting day that most people would consider hard work.
I haven't had that much fun in a long time. Yeah.
It's like a couple of donkeys out here just going at it, up and down and back.
Gold Rush stampeders sawed their planks with a whipsaw, back-breaking work that broke up many a partnership.
Of course, if your partner doesn't know what he's doing down on the other end, see? Now, too much more of this, and I'm going to shove you right off the end. Shove who? You. Yeah, well, hell, if you can handle your end of it, I'm doing great up here.
Yeah, but you never give me enough to saw.
Well, if you can't see what's going on up here, how the hell do you know?
I'm on my tiptoes trying to get a hold of the darn thing.
The thing involved with this trip that makes it all worthwhile are the people. The people you... Bob's away! The people you work with, your partners, and especially the people you meet along the river. That's what it's all about.
The raft will be 38 feet long, 20 feet wide, weigh about 10 tons. The logs are held together by wooden pegs that are driven into hand-augured holes. And Jerry, peg maker, has his job nicely calculated.
But at 300, that makes something like about 25,000 licks with the axe to have the pins together for the raft. Number 48.
The partners have shipped in heavy supplies on the narrow gauge railroad built during the gold rush. And as the mast finally goes up, there are those in the crew who doubt it will stay up. June 8th. The raft is finished and the crew are on their way.
Okay, boys, let's have some sail.
Okay, I'll give you some sail, fellas.
Yay, chillers. We got a good lash up this time.
Cherry Kajapa.
What the hell is that, vanilla?
Vanilla extract. Have a horn on that jug there, kiddo. Don't take it all. You gotta last.
Ah, Carcross Hotel, here we come. I'm excited.
Bacon and eggs.
All I gotta do is just do this.
You are beautiful.
The lakes lead to the river proper. The travel down the river seems peaceful, but the tranquility is deceiving. The sweeps only move the heavy raft slowly from side to side, and sometimes there's no way to control it. Snags, sweepers, sandbars, and jagged rocks have killed many a voyager.
We really have to look out for these sweepers. If we run a 10-ton raft under them, it'll knock down the mast, the sail. We'll lose our tent, all our rigging, and our raft will keep on going. We have to send somebody ashore or in the boat to chop them down because we don't want to go under those.
Don't waste any strokes on that stuff. Get them in one each. Okay, give her a lick or two on this side, Bob.
Kick in for the spar.
On the high side, Bob. Just right, look at it. Oh, wow, we got to see that on the flag. Okay, Bob. Good chopping.
Jack, Bob. Hell, put a line on that log. We got a whole bunch of nice logs in here.
Going around. Watch your head.
Heads up.
Just right.
Watch this one, Bob. That one. Don't get trying to bite, Bob.
Lose much meat. Grab the meat, Paul.
How's the water depth?
Oh, we get 14. Deepening? It's running about the same. We had a little bit less. It's getting a little shallow.
July 12th. The river is high, overflowing its normal channels. Indians, stampeders, steamboat pilots, all have had to feel their way by sounding.
Boy, are we grinding up on this Hummer.
All right. Take her out.
No!
Swift current has pushed the raft onto a gravel bar. Well, there's no way to move a 10-ton raft upstream. If it's to be moved, it must be angled off to one side.
We're busting again. Flag her back.
If the crew can't pry the raft off, they'll have to freight their gear to shore, dismantle the raft, then rebuild it in deeper water.
1,000 pounds is 1,000 pounds.
Probably come out.
The canoe can take some of the load.
Big one that's under there.
That's
Just about. Ready? Heave!
ready.
I can hold. Ready?
Daniel?
Yep.
All right. We're just picking it up and grounding it on the other side.
Find out where she's hanging up over here.
3 hours. The raft is loose and moves downstream again.
Push her in, ways!
and grounds again.
Need a short piece of line.
I don't know, Bob.
Manpower isn't enough. They rig a boom to help harness the force of the river to wrench the raft free.
Ready?
Give her a few more tries. Next one.
Oh, she's about to go. Hop aboard, boys.
Got her
I'll
made,
get the
Jared.
canoe.
We're around the corner. Hop on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting about waist deep here. Coming around. Time check. What's Bob?
15:25. Is that what it is?
Yeah. What time do we hit it, Paul? What time do we hit it?
9:30.
Oh, it's only 5.5 hours.
That's not bad.
People from getting overconfident.
Head and shoulders to solve my dandruff problem. When you're out here on the Yukon River and don't have a chance to wash your hair as often as you like, dandruff becomes a serious problem. Therefore, therefore, you often use Head and Shoulders and try and rinse. Kiwi! Kiwi! King of the mountain! Better go on. Help, Bob! Help!
Oh, this thing's tighter than my neck.
July 15th, the raft approaches Five Finger Rapid, where Mounties were stationed to help gold rush stampeders avoid disaster.
As we come around this island, we've got to stay really close to the right-hand side. The sweeping bend here to the right hopefully will throw us against the right-hand side as we come into the rapids itself, because there's a large rock just immediately to the left, and we don't dare hit that, because if we do, that'll be the end.
The current rushes through Five Finger Rapids so fast that steamboats used to be winched upstream with cable and steam power. The trick is to stay to the extreme right, because that is the straightest channel. Piloting the raft into that channel is the problem.
We're on this corner of the island. We're on this island. You know, when we start to get towards the end of this island, we really want to start hugging along the bank. I mean, really.
Right.
Bob Clark, raft captain on this watch.
If the thing starts to go, make sure you don't get in between any logs. Make sure you stay on the widest piece of decking you can find.
And when we go around that rock, we just want to be rubbing the corner.
Just right, Jer.
Okay.
There she is.
I can see ripples starting already. Another 200 feet will tell the story.
That ain't all that big, is it?
No, it isn't. That's why we best get over there. Make it. I think you need to do it. Make sure.
Let's put it this way, we gotta make it.
And you can already see where it's already got a whirlpool going right in there.
Go after it, Keith.
Go hard!
I'll be on the other end with him. Let's go, buddy, because we might have to kick our end around.
Looking pretty bad, boys.
Yeah.
Now you give me a hand on the sweep.
Okay, we better let Keith get ahead.
Go ahead, Keith!
Go ahead, Keith!
Break!
Push him this way.
Watch the logs. Forget that, Paul. Go around, Paul. Go left. Heads up. You're going down on your side. Okay, let's keep her to the right. How you doing, Paul? You still got sweeping?
Yeah, we still got sweeping.
Looking good!
All right!
God, I'm glad we built her good. Dawson, here we come!
She's coming apart. We're losing all our logs.
Get a real good deadwalk.
Actually, the raft is in no shape to continue. There's a big repair job ahead. July 19th, 4 days after the collision, Dawson, Yukon territory swings into view. The partners have traveled 600 miles to reach the Stampeder's goal. For one mad summer, 30,000 of them overflowed the streets. Now there are 830 permanent residents. By 1901, 50 million in gold had come out of the creeks and hills nearby, but Dawsonites never paved the streets. Still, after 2 months in the bush, Dawson is a great place to throw a party and reunite with friends.
You're not running off.
Are you going to keep it tucked behind your ears?
Oh, for a while till you decide to pull it out. Thank you.
Well, I'm ready to go.
I'll catch you.
Make a mess of myself.
You're such a show off. Oh, you're singing.
We're going to have us one hell of a good time.
He's making eyes at
Diamond Tooth Gertie, the takeoff on a gold rush gambling house.
my heart. I'm beside him. To let his conscience guide him all. He wants to marry me and be my honeybee. Oh well, every minute he gets bolder. Now he's leaning on my shoulder. You go sit down with your girlfriend. Bring on for you. Diamond Tooth Gertie, Ken girl. Come on in, girls. Here they come. Yeah! Let's get some clapping going on there. Come on. Woo! Come on. Let's have a hand here for the shady Miss Shawn. Woo! Woo!
We hit right square on, and it just kind of folded one sweep knot right back, took the tent down.
Here we go. Are you ready for this, boys?
Each year, the anniversary of the discovery of gold on the Klondike is the occasion for Dawson's biggest celebration. Half the town parades, the other half cheers. The Klondikers Marching Kazoo Band. The Girl Guides. The Dawson Boxing Club. The Dawson City Museum. The Diamond Tooth Gerties and Palace Grand Theater float, with an assist from the raft crew.
Here's the final poll of the day to determine the men's tug-of-war champion for $50 first prize and the trophy by the Klondike River Lodge.
With the help of two friends, the raft crew have survived a half-dozen tug-of-war eliminations.
So I'd say
And I'm sure not going to lose in front of all these people. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if I'm going to have to drag all you guys too, but I ain't losing.
You ready, Black Mike's in, defending champions? Ready, challengers, the smoke jumpers? Tighten, pull! All right, deep.
The smoke jumpers win.
It's a cartilage. I need a doctor, I think, or I'm sure I'm going to need to go to the hospital.
It's a cartilage.
I dislocated my knee.
Oh, guys. Yeah, same to you. Oh, man.
Nice pull.
X-rays of Paul's leg will show nothing is broken, but a ligament is torn.
All right, take me away. Take me away.
This is the best part.
I need to have a lady on either side.
Gold beckoned the stampeders to Dawson, but the Yukon River and the promise of adventure beckoned the raft crew still further.
Are you chewing bubble gum?
Not bubblegum.
You want some of my snooze? We'll see.
Their goal, the Eskimo village Marshall, Alaska, is almost twice the distance they've already traveled.
Dear Robin, at last we're recovering from the high life in Dawson. Good food, lazy days, slow thoughts, and plenty of conversation when we want it. We're already beginning to wonder when we will lose the warmth of summer, so we make as much of it as we can.
I'll do the dishes.
10 days ago, we saw the swath cut through the trees to mark the border into Alaska. Later, we drifted by Calico Bluff in the early morning light.
Take a look at this.
Boy, look at that rock. Here's that twisted peach. Piece of earth.
Today, we noticed signs of someone living in an old roadhouse. We stopped to visit and found a delightful pioneer family who live off of trapping and little farming and fishing. We won't soon forget Dale Ruckles, his Swedish wife Inga, and their children. Fur-bearing animals provide most of the cash income for the family, but the Yukon also provides.
And it's like a paddle wheel, except you got two baskets. Okay, and the current comes down, and the salmon swim upstream into the basket. And when it comes up, like it is right now, they fall into that chute there and slide down the chute into the boxes. That's all it works.
How long did it take you to build it?
About a week.
That's a nice wheel. You did a good job.
Wow.
Hey, there's big ones around. There might be some in the net.
What do you grow here?
Cabbage, these kind, and that kind. Turnip, broccoli, spinach.
How'd you learn to do all this?
It's not that much to it. Just plant the seeds.
The Ruckles buy flour, salt, sugar, and spices from town once or twice a year. The garden provides vegetables. For meat, they have wild geese and ducks, fish, and moose.
Why do you want to live out here?
Why not?
Well, yeah, good, you know, just like curiosity, you know, everybody has a reason why they would want to come out here, but why do you choose to come all the way to here to live out here like this? There's got to be some reason.
Reason? Yeah. All you have to do is go to town and you see why. Get away from all the traffic, people's problems, get away from that.
Do you miss what's going on in the world?
What's going on in the world? I mean, what does the average person do? They go to the supermarket and they go to
I know
work.
a lot of people read newspapers all the time.
Oh, I listen to the radio. I read books.
Yeah, I had in my bag.
So what can you miss is
Do you get bored?
not very often.
Do you ever get lonely?
No.
No.
No. I can get more lonely in town than you can out here. A lot of lonely people right in the middle of a big city.
50 miles downriver from the Ruckles family cabin, the land flattens. In late August, the moon makes a low circuit of the sky. Often fog hangs above the surface of the water, and the raft seems suspended in liquid space. Nights are longer now as the sun slides early into the horizon. At night, sometimes there are displays of northern lights, those luminous apparitions of the Arctic sky that have charmed and mystified mankind for thousands of years. On a softly warm summer afternoon, it's nice to share some reading and thoughts.
There's a race of men that don't fit in, a race that can't stay still. So they break the hearts of kith and kin, and they roam the world at will. They range the field, and they rove the flood, and they climb the mountain's crest. Theirs is the curse of the gypsy blood, and they don't know how to rest. If they just went straight, they might go far. They are strong and brave and true, but they're always tired of the things that are, and they want the strange and new. And each forgets as he strips and runs with a brilliant, fitful pace. It's the steady, quiet, plodding ones who win in the lifelong race. Ha ha, he's one of the legion lost. He was never meant to win. He's a rolling stone and it's bred in the bone. He's a man who won't fit in.
Aha! I wonder if that means us.
It could.
I don't consider this lost youth.
We've traded off the feelings of contentment that a person might have when he's, you know, a little ways into adulthood. Maybe he's getting along with 30, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. We've traded off a lot of those contentments for wings, freedom. We're free. If tomorrow we want to take off over that hill and go until whenever, we can do it. And that's the payoff.
I find it fascinating just to be able to be by myself and watch and try to sit back and observe what my own mind is doing. And you can't do that, at least I can't, when I'm around where there are distractions. At times makes a strained relationship with the women in my life. So if they're willing to share what part of my life I'm willing to share with them, and we can get along that way, that's fine. Otherwise, I have to go by myself.
It's a certain freedom that
that I really like, and it's brought me immense happiness being on the river. Just being. It's a beautiful life.
September 11th, near Ruby, Alaska. Deep cold could begin any time, and ice in the river would destroy the raft. The partners will stay here till the river is frozen and it's possible to travel on the ice.
Push me forward. Take her easy. I gotta figure out where in the hell the plank is. Go slow.
At this time of year, early settlers made sure they had a cabin, and the raft crew needs shelter too. Goodbye raft, hello cabin.
Moving up pretty good. One more. Drop it.
Confronted by the need for a cabin, the partners used skills learned from years of knocking around in the wilderness.
Bunks will be double high bunks on this wall. They'll be 8 feet long and about 40 inches wide along the wall, too high. And then we're going to have the door. And on this side, the ridgepole, there'll be a window. Here, a pretty fair-sized window, and then a big window here. And there'll be a small window back in the corner, so it'll be just a bit of light coming in for the kitchen. We'll have light coming in from 2 ends. And that'll about take care of it.
Sod for insulation and waterproofing. It takes 4 weeks to build the cabin. Snow begins to accumulate October 28th. When it's 30 below, humidity pours out of the cabin and freezes on the porch roof. A clean-shaven Bob Clark confronts an ordinary chore with a cold weather twist. There's even a log cabin sauna.
Hurry up and open the door! Cold, cold.
And when you pit a novice butcher against a hard frozen moose haunch, well...
Maybe I ought to just take it down.
I think we ought to take it down.
Some people hold that the tradition of a sauna, followed by an icy bath, requires a strong heart and a weak mind.
Hey, Bob! Yeah. It's beautiful!
So this moose was tender before it froze. Let me take it a while.
Sure.
Right. I'll just stand right up.
You're in the bowl.
Here it goes. Hey!
Still
I
like
think
that.
I'll just throw this up on the roof. Keep the dogs off it.
Yeah. Try it again.
I don't know if I can make
Maybe you better climb up a little closer. Use that stump. Ah.
I need a tall one.
Here, let me give her a food.
Oh, there's a fish, too.
The nights are longer and longer. The temperature drops lower, but inside, the cabin is a warm place to be.
Paul's got the ace, huh? I didn't have nothing. No. We made it. He did, by golly, he did.
Even on a ballot like that.
We got 2, kiddo.
Wow.
That's all right. Who saved our medal?
Want me to set the table for you?
I'll get her. Okay.
Lake Bennett, where we built the raft, and we started on our raft trip. Went all the way down the Yukon River here to Dawson City, beyond Dawson, above the Arctic Circle here at Fort Yukon, to just about 20 miles above Ruby, 24 miles exactly. That's where we are right now at the cabin. Now from here, we'll go by dog team. That's right on down past Holy Cross and over to Marshall.
Well, here's to our health in the journey downriver.
You betcha.
The sauna's on fire, guys.
It's December 15th. The river is deep frozen, but the weather is comparatively warm, about 0. The crew have never traveled by dog sled before, so their Eskimo friend Charlie Fitka has flown in from his home in Marshall, Alaska with his dogs. 500 miles to go. The dogs spend most of their lives chained to a stake, so when they get a chance to pull, they pull.
You and me want to take this other one? How many's going with you? 2 guys or just 1?
I don't know.
Maybe 3 taking off, and then I can pick up another guy down there.
3 take off on that one?
Okay, we can push it up.
You guys have trouble.
Attaboy.
In late December in this area, the sun only climbs above the horizon 4 hours a day. Villages on the river average 25 miles apart, and often there are packed trails connecting them. On such trails, Yukon travel is a golden pleasure. Tea break is the high point of the day for man and beast. One serving of canine Eskimo pie. Humans get fish too. Smoke-dried salmon.
Finger looking good.
Well, Merry Christmas, guys.
Ho, ho, ho.
What do we do with when you get big balls of ice in their feet?
You take them off like I did.
With anything you got?
With your fingers.
With a hammer.
Cooling off. The temperature must really be going down.
Too soon, the sun twists below the horizon, and the long, long hours of darkness and cold take over. Then, river travel is not so golden. There's the problem of the dogs getting tangled in their traces. And often the sled refuses to stay on the track. For 160 miles, there are no villages at all and fewer trails. And then the going gets tough.
That's it, let's go!
Well, there's nothing to do but look for snow that's not so deep.
Way to go. Hey, way to go.
Lightening the sled's passenger load is one way to keep moving. But this kind of hoofing can get old. And ironically, a shift to skis brings on a section of wind-blown ice. Ice that adds weight they can't afford to carry.
More ice over there than I got on this side.
Mr. Clean, still at it. And yes, even in January, it sometimes rains on the Yukon. January 6th, Marshall, Alaska. For the partners, the long trail is spun out. Charlie Fitka's family has heard that the sleds are approaching.
See him? And run through here.
The Yukon Passage is over.
Seems like years it's been gone. You couldn't go sneak back in with that thing?
I don't think so. Birmingham. How you doing?
He's a good dancer. Oh, it's been a good year. I never missed a meal. Didn't get crippled up. Got to spend it with friends, got to learn new things. It's been a good year. Can't ask for much more. Don't have any money, but then never had any of that to start with.
I'm sure we'll all look back with fiery fond memories of the people and the things that we shared. I mean, how could it be any other way? And we'll have stories to tell that our children or our grandchildren they'll roll their eyes, you know?
Yeah, I think in perspective, when I'm old, I'll probably look back on this trip and shrug my shoulders and say, oh, well, we're just getting started. There's a lot of things to do in the world, and years keep going by, and if you don't keep doing them, by golly, you'll end up an old man. And then you'll look back and you'll think, man, I should have done this and I should have done that. I'm already thinking ahead to what I want to do next. It's got to be another adventure.
Who knows where we'll go next, or if we'll go next. But if I want to go somewhere and I need some real good partners, well, I've got them. And they the same.